daylight.
Well, away from video games and back into the world of D&D. So, last time, you guys caused a bit of chaos. I'll put that lightly. So, last time, the party left Fenfold bright and early. We had an uneventful journey to Shackleton, apart from having to ford a river where the bridge had broken. They managed to cross unscathed, although through a combination of Malachi's spells and Mira's wild shape, arriving in Shackleton that evening with no time lost. Upon arriving, their attention was quickly drawn to the small crowd gathering around a gallows. Quickly learning that the baker Leos was due to be executed for starting a fire that killed 3 people. The party immediately took pity on Leos' situation, despite not knowing if he was guilty or not, and decided to stall the execution. Sophie, Zardis, and Malachi successfully managed to spread some confusion using message spells and persuasion, while Mira tracked down some goats, luring them into a chase with some food and having them create a clamour amongst the crowd. With the distraction and disorder, several people started leaving the execution, and seeing the crowd slowly drift away, Magister Diotis, trying to regain some degree of control, decreed the execution would be delayed while Leos was interrogated to determine his involvement in this plot to undermine the town's governance. With Leos temporarily saved, the party went to examine the site of the fire, but were unable to determine anything specific. Speaking with one of his neighbours, as well as some people in a tavern, they learned Leos was generally a good man who treated his customers well. It was recommended they speak to head miner Tesia as well as head warden Orion if they wanted more information about events in the town. Mira also used her wild shape to enable her to get close to Leos' cell, so she could speak to him. He wasn't able to remember much about the night of the fire, just that when he went to explore a noise outside, thinking a late customer or maybe an animal, and then waking up in a cell. Also, a delivery of flour he was expecting was several days late, and he had a strange black mark on his skin, like a blotchy tattoo.
I don't know what I'm doing this.
So, here is where we will pick things up. You guys have found somewhere to stay for the evening and are waking up bright and early, ready to begin your investigations fresh. Malachi, as you're making yourself beautiful and applying your makeup for the day, you reach for your water skin and are alarmed to find it feels a little light.
Fuck.
It's it's been a few days and it's probably going to need refilling relatively soon. But you're all right for now.
It's just water. Get over yourself.
Is it?
Oh, do you like
Is it
that
just water?
purified stuff?
No, he's into
He's got a
fizzies.
Brita.
He likes sparkling water. It's one of his spells. I cast sparkling water.
No, that's wrong.
Quick side note: have you guys ever seen the Brita Instagram page? Because it's so funny.
The Brita?
You know Brita, like water filter?
Oh, no, I don't.
They have a really funny Instagram page, and it's like silly animated videos, and they refer to themselves as Bwitter, and it's all like
Widow.
Wink Worm, the Bwitter. It's so funny. I like animated sharks. You have to see it to really understand the essence.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's probably what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's fine because at second level warlock, I have spoken to my dark patron and I cast summon sparkling water, and now sparkling water. They fucking lush. I'm gonna drink so much sparkling water.
Is that actually
And thus, I leave the campaign as I have ingeniously come up with carbonated drinks in this world, and I'm going to be really rich. So
You're saving the planet from CO2 poisoning.
I'm saving it, or am I ruining it?
We talked about this last time, how drinking beer is really good for global warming.
Oh, yeah. Boom. There we go. I'm saving the planet and starting up a business.
Well done.
So, how would you like to begin your day?
Waking up.
Excellent. That's a good start.
Thank you. I've tried.
What's that
Hmm.
song that starts like waking up? Who
I
sings
Wake
that?
up in the morning feeling like
No,
No, I
Radioactive.
don't think so.
Hmm.
uh
I would like
Right,
to do my
gang.
morning brew.
Your morning brew?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, you can do your morning brew.
Thank you.
Sophie makes coffee.
How many?
For
I
your ability, so you can let everyone know how many
Hmm.
temp HP they get.
Who most wants to go first next time we get in a fight? If anyone.
I'm not
really.
keen.
D8, please.
I hate going. I like going last.
I'll go first then, yeah.
Okay, then I use my channel divinity and.
It's not channel divinity, it's just a thing.
Oh, is it just a thing I
It's
do?
just,
I don't
it's just a thing.
Oh well, then you get.
You get it once per day.
Is it advantage
Just a
on
thing.
initiative?
Advantage on initiative, yes.
And it lasts until you use the roll, or I do it again for someone else.
Yay!
Oh, why this?
I come out with
So-
2
Oh, you
cups
can
of
close like except for
morning brew.
Opened my stuff.
Anyone want my morning brew?
What does it do?
oh shit.
Gives you
What
10
else was-
HP.
Oh,
Do the ones from yesterday still last or no?
No, they go after a long rest.
Oh, okay.
They might
Oh,
go
is it
after a
the
short
temp?
rest. I can't remember.
Was it the temp?
who's most likely to throw themselves in the jaws of danger?
Well, how long does the temp HP last for?
I don't know why you're getting that.
Because I'm looking up temporary HP in general to see how long they generally last.
I think it lasts just
Which lasts
until-
until expended or until the creature finishes its next long rest.
Oh,
Long rest.
so you can just drink it like right now.
Yeah, that's why it's the morning
Ah.
brew.
Ah. I'm good, Malachi says as he shakes his little drink.
Fine. I give
guys
it
can
to
have
you
it.
too.
Thank you.
Unless
It's
you've
temporary
wait, did you
hit
use
points.
my one?
Yeah, because it switched.
How
to
many
events.
temporary hit points?
8.
8.
Unless now that you've leveled up, you can get more of it. But I'm assuming not.
How many?
No, just 8.
Okay.
8. How many people get it?
You
3.
do, and that does.
We do.
8 temporary hitch points.
Temporary hitch points.
That's this.
Hitch points.
Hitch
Is that like
points.
when you get married and then divorced really quickly?
So when you use the same marriage lawyer, and you get his little card.
You
Mm.
accumulate loyalty points.
Got a stamp card.
Yeah, 5th hitch free.
Damn.
Or
With every
Recovery.
3 marriages, you get 1 free divorce.
maybe it's like a car recovery company. They hitch you onto the back of the recovery truck.
Yeah, I
That
like
would
that
make
one
more
better. That one's
sense.
less sad.
I don't know
Still
if I
not
would rather
something
break
you
down
would
10
want a
times or get
loyalty.
divorced 10 times.
Yeah, both of them sound pretty
Yeah, both
emotionally
sound
exhausting.
both sound not
You
very
get more
good.
money from a divorce.
Expensive.
Well, that depends on, what you did. You
Obviously, I'm marrying rich.
can also lose a lot of money on a divorce.
Well, if you go into it not having any money,
That's my plan, yeah.
Valid.
Yeah, marry someone
Yeah.
like rich.
Go into the marriage or go into the divorce?
Do both.
both.
But either way, I'm coming out better.
But I suppose, yeah, you could be intentionally marrying to divorce to make money, but no one benefits when your car breaks down. Apart from the people that fix it, money from you.
Yeah.
I'm the
And
AA.
what if the guy that comes to fix your car is the person you marry and divorce? Oh.
Oh, it's all come full circle.
Anyway. So hold on a minute. So we found out that guy last night. We found out that guy had a weird mark on him.
Mhm.
Did we say anything, or was it just fade to black? You go to sleep.
We just kind of left it there.
Okay.
We went night nights.
I imagine we were kind of like, damn, sorry to hear about that. Sucks.
She's updated because
Oh fuck!
I think it's done this.
Has it not done my? Well, yes, it has done my thing. 2 warlock, 1 bloodhunter. What the fuck?
What's your HP gone down?
What the fuck? Don't character. Sorry, I'm having character problems. Oh, there we go. Done it now.
Story of my life.
Sorry, yeah, it just took a level off Ben's character.
Yeah.
Story of my life.
Oh, I also think it's done it wrong. Whatever. I'll figure it out later. Right. So we now know this guy has he was or still is controlled by. You were going to do a thing. You were going to cast a spell to detect things.
Was I?
Yes.
I don't remember. Sorry, someone remind me where we are.
We're now just waking up the next day
Yeah, but like, where did we go
In-
to sleep?
in the Hive, a nice pub in Shackleton.
The hive is in Venfold.
That's not the hive. Yep.
Oh no, the Hive. Yeah, the Hive is there. We're in
It's somewhere else.
a
Bit in
different
like an
tavern.
inn.
Yeah, in an inn. Yes, you were going to cast detect good and evil on him to see if he had the thing in him, but we said we were going to do that next week.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't remember this. To see if. I think I know the spell you mean. Detect evil and good.
Yeah.
Is that got a star?
Because it's stuff that's always prepared.
Oh, for the duration, you sense the location of any aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of yourself. You also sense whether the Hallow spell is active there, and if so, where. The spell is blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood, 1 inch metal, or thin sheet of lead. Are we sure? Was that it? Is that
That was it, but I'm now realizing why we didn't cast it because you
Yeah.
didn't come to the. You weren't at the window with him.
No window.
¿Por qué? I didn't hear what you said then.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So we know this guy was either controlled by the weird tentacle thing, or is being controlled by the weird tentacle thing.
I want to say was, but maybe it's laying dormant.
Yes, I'm wondering if they can lay dormant or something, and if so, why is it laying dormant when it didn't lay
And-
dormant in the ones on the ship?
Why is his flower delivery relevant?
Yeah, why is everything being late? This is very confusing.
Why are all the deliveries late?
Fucking train strikes.
Well, we've had a couple of deliveries that are a bit weird. We've had the one from
Mm-hmm.
the previous town,
Mm-hmm.
and now this flower delivery from the mill. I'm unsure if those two are related or not.
Find out.
It feels like it would be.
Yeah.
I bet they're both being delivered by every.
Oh, definitely.
They're probably late, thrown at the building and left in the rain.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go.
I think. I mean, we are looking for that guy's apprentice anyway, so we're going to end up investigating the delayed shipments. But we have to take care of this guy before he gets executed again.
Yeah, I don't think Riot 2 is going to work.
Did we want to talk to that
Baker,
the
right?
survivor?
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, there was a lady survivor of the fire.
Hmm.
Yeah. I reckon speak to her, and maybe because we know that was a thing, maybe we can like speak to the people in charge and be like, hey, like, can we prove to them that he's got this thing in him with that mark and stuff? If we,
Maybe, yeah, but then they'll just kill him because they're scared of whatever's in him.
oh yeah, we're gonna have to figure
Maybe
out
we
a way
should
of
like
getting it out.
manipulate this chairman guy. Maybe we can find some like material to blackmail him with.
Oh, I love blackmail. No, Abby loves blackmail. So
I'm not gonna lie.
blackmail.
That sounds like a very good idea, but that also sounds very, very illegal. And given we already started a riot yesterday, I'm not sure.
But they don't know that we started the riot because we did it psychologically and with goats.
Yeah, go.
That is true. That still doesn't.
The goats.
It
My
was
point. My first
psychological
point, however,
warfare.
still stands. That is very illegal.
But if we blackmail them right, they won't know. They won't say anything about it, you know?
Okay. Well, that means we need to
We
find
could
something to
blackmail them
blackmail them
anonymously.
with. Yeah, we need to find something to blackmail them with first. You can't just. We
We
can't
could
just say we're blackmailing.
fabricate some blackmail.
We could.
We can make a
I'm
deep fake of
thinking.
this mayor guy.
I'm thinking we could also just talk to whoever's in charge in this prison and see if we can speak to him a bit more openly. Because if Zari has a way of identifying whether the thing is still in him or not in him anymore, then we can maybe
I was gonna say, if we could go visit him again,
yeah.
then I can use that spell. That might be helpful.
So funny.
Yeah.
We never tried that. We just went straight to secret nighttime visit.
Yeah, we never did just try asking. Maybe that should be our first. Yeah, maybe that should be our first port of call. Maybe we just go ask.
We need a
and-
story. Maybe we tell them like we're relatives.
Yes.
We'll just say that. Yeah,
We want to say our goodbyes and we're
I-
glad we got a second chance.
I look down at me, a goth man, and you are halfling, and you are drow, and you are, I'm assuming, human, Sophie? And I'm like, we do not look like relatives.
Well, I would look like
We-
I might
Anyone
be
similar.
related to
We-
you.
We are all half siblings, and he's a sperm donor.
Ugh. Is he not just one of the half?
And he doesn't know we exist, and we want to meet our sperm donor father before he gets executed.
We used to work together
Ugh.
in a very emotionally stressful job, so we feel quite attached.
Yes.
He
Yeah.
saved my mother
All
from
of these
drowning.
things. All of these things.
Trauma bonded.
We're trauma funded. Yeah.
Maybe they won't even
Uh,
ask. It'll be fine.
Yeah,
That's a good.
maybe they won't ask, and if they do ask, I like the idea that as someone said, I'm not sure who, but yeah, he did something for us a while ago, or we did something for him or something, and we need to talk to him about something. Maybe we did a job for him. He did a job for us. We're friends. We could
baked
just
my
say we're
wedding
friends.
cake.
So many fun ideas there.
Yeah. He baked a big thing for us long before. We're friends. We're
We're
friendly.
big fans of his bakery. We're gonna get his secret recipe before he dies.
You know what?
I
That's not a bad
can-
one.
That's a pretty good one. I can wild shape into a cat, and then we can say I'm his pet cat, and we want a last chance to say goodbye.
Wants to lick one last time.
That's actually also not a bad idea. And if all goes terribly, I maybe have a way of
I think
getting
the cake
by
would be
people.
good because we can say like, I bet you used to shop at his bakery and you know it was delicious. Do you really want to never taste that again? You want us to get the secret recipe so we can keep
Yeah.
making it.
We'll do that.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Malachi, you
All
sound
right.
like a great baker. You lead the way.
I am a master baker.
Oh, you're a what?
Kidding. Malachi doesn't bake.
I think there might be a certain way that he bakes.
Malachi doesn't bake, he broods.
I think he might bake, just not in the traditional sense of the word.
I get what you mean.
I don't
agree.
get what you mean. What
Smoking
How don't you
Yes,
get
fine.
what she means?
Oh
Oh my god, sweet
No.
innocent child.
I don't think Malachi does that sort of thing. I think he's
Oh.
too edgy for that. He's worried it'll make him too
He's
mellow.
straight edge.
Too edgy to be a stoner.
He's too
Fair
dark
point.
and brooding for drugs that make you light and happy.
Heroin only.
Sure, heroin.
um
Oh,
let's
which one of
get-
us is more believable that we want a recipe?
not to put disparity on halflings, but I do feel like halflings are very but are you being the cat or are you not being the cat?
I don't have to be the cat.
Because I do feel like
Might be an unnecessary addition.
yeah.
We want his bread recipe. Also, this is his cat.
Having said that, if there were only 3 of us instead of 4, would that be less
I don't think it. I think
suspicious?
I don't
they're
think
gonna
I
be
don't-
as
just-
suspicious as they are.
yeah.
I do
I-
think Mira is the most convincing baker out of all of us.
Yeah.
Rubble with dirt out from under my fingernails.
Oh, and we're all so Mira wants to start her own bakery. Obviously, she's a big fan of his bakery. And we're all like we're helping fund her new bakery
You're
that she's
my
gonna make.
investors. Yeah.
Investors, that's the word.
Yeah.
Boom. Done. I can be an investor.
I definitely have money.
ah.
I don't have
I-
student debt. Is there student debt in this world?
Oh, big
God,
question,
there
JJ.
is.
Oh, there's no escaping it. Not even in D&D.
Yeah, but unlike in the
Sorry.
real world, it's actually a reasonable interest rate.
Oh, there's interest.
Yeah.
You disgust me.
Yeah, but it's reasonable.
So it's 0.
No.
Disgusting.
That is not reasonable.
It'll be the funniest fucking thing if we get to like level 20, we're killing gods, and every now and again her university just goes, we do still need your student loan paid off.
You seem to be earning a lot of money. No, I just raided a dragon lair. Please.
And Sophie
I
gets
do
the
really
money.
look forward.
Yeah.
Sophie starts getting those phone calls asking what she's doing now so they can update
Oh, I
their
hate
Yeah.
those.
mistakes.
Oh, I can't wait to get to the student debt arc of this campaign.
I'm gonna
Oh,
start
boy.
crying.
It's fine. I'm only a student of the world.
I haven't
I'm a
finished
student
my
of
studies
darkness.
yet. I might stay on
School of life.
forever student. Who knows?
If you
Your master's,
if you stay
your
on,
PhD,
do you
your
just
second
keep
PhD.
accumulating debt, never having to pay it off?
Yeah,
Is that the hack?
yeah,
Just never stop learning.
yeah.
Never stop learning.
That is
Fucking
So,
love.
basically.
I'm
the
starting a
hack.
bakery. You're all investing.
Yeah.
Do we all
Yeah.
need to go, or do just me and Azadi need to go?
That's
Yeah,
a good point,
you-
actually.
We can just sit outside.
If we think it'll be easier to get in with less people.
I can write some essays.
No, not all of us do need to go. And I suppose, JJ, question.
Mm.
I'm assuming halflings are sort of as they are in D&D, but what about drow? Is it like the actual D&D world where people don't like drow, or is it like
Oh, I've been meaning to ask this.
drow
but-
are okay?
No, drow are fine. They would just be rare. So
Okay.
a lot of people
Yeah.
would never have seen a drow before, which just makes you easily recognizable in places.
Well, that could work in our favor.
Mm.
They'll be more interested to maybe speak to you and learn of you.
Is that good? Her charisma isn't great.
Let me do the talking.
Yeah. Yeah, just let her do the talking and act.
This is my
Act
silent
dark.
partner. Emphasis on the silent
She
bit.
speaks with money only.
To be fair, in the daytime, she's not much of a talker anyway.
Cool. Let's go. Well, you guys do that. I guess I got some time to kill, I suppose.
Off to the prison.
Oh, we could go speak to Sophie. We could go speak to the survivor of the fire.
Oh, let's do that.
That's a good idea.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Great use
Well,
of
there are
our
also some
time.
other people we could speak to.
Two
Let's-
birds, two stones.
Let's just do this and then we'll deal with who else we need
The
to
rest.
talk to.
Cool.
Yeah, so other people you were also recommended to be Tesia, who is the head miner, as well as Orion, who is the head warden in Shackleton.
Okay.
Okay. But Mira and Zadi, you head off to the prison. Yeah. You make it there. There are, it's the same building with the sort of, one like square section, and then this kind of squat circular tower, which seems to be the actual jail itself. A couple of guards on the gate. They, as you stroll up, they, make a move to kind of bar the way. And one of them says, "State your business."
We're here to visit a prisoner.
He kind of like, it's kind of like, all right. Pulls out like a little like notebook. Name.
The name of the prisoner?
Your names.
Oh. I'm Mira. This is Zadi.
What's it down? And the prisoner you want to see?
We want to go see Leah.
Kind of looks at you for a second. So, right, okay. Follow me. Then he just like turns and leads you in.
Oh, we thought of a
So-
lot of backstory.
Sure.
Do you want to know why we're here? It's like when someone doesn't ID you and you're like, I have it. Do you want to see my ID?
You tell the line.
Hmm?
You tell the line.
I mean, he just kind of looks over his shoulders like, yeah, if you want. Why are you here?
It's just that really nice cake recipe that he has. We don't want it to die with him. And I was really hoping to start a bakery, and I think I'll get just as famous as he is and be just as rich if I know his cake recipe.
Right. You know he's not rich or famous.
But I will be.
Okay, I'll remember that. So he leads you inside, and he leads you towards the square building first. And leading you inside, you can see that there are a few rooms off to the side that look sort of like offices. Kind of ahead of you down the corridor is a big sort of like pair of like grand double doors. But before you get to those, he leads you off to the right, to a door. He takes out a key, and unlocks it, and you can see this is a heavier door reinforced by like metal strips in the wood, designed not to be easily broken down. But he takes out a key, unlocks it, opens it up, and the interior of this building is sort of nicely finished in like this dark wood. But as you step through this door, temperature drops a little bit to how it is outside, and the walls are made of a rougher brick. But but yeah, he leads you through. He lets you in. He locks the door behind, and he leads you over to Leos's cell. And kind of like raps on the bars with kind of like the hilt of his weapon, and you see Leos is kind of like sleepily like turning over. It's like, you've got visitors. He's kind of like, what? Who? Okay. Um, but yeah, gets out his keys again, opens up the door, lets you inside, shuts the door behind you, um, locks the door, and then basically like steps across the corridor and just kind of leans against the wall.
Okay.
You know,
Zardy, can you do that thing where you can talk to him in his head?
Can do.
Yeah, message
That
cam.
thing you can do?
Oh, message, yeah. Yeah, I can do.
I feel like we need to have like a fake conversation to cover it up because the guard, if we just stood there silently, the guard might be a
You
bit
don't-
suspicious.
I mean, I can. All we're here to do is use the spell, right? So we could.
Yeah, but we have to
Imagine
tell him
talking to him.
first, like, you don't know who we are, but we've spoken to you before. Otherwise, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, we don't want him to know that we're here to see if he's actually an evil alien.
No, just to say that we want to help him. We'll just say because we spoke to him last night. I was a rat, and I said like, we want to help you, but we need some information. So if I have like a conversation with him about his recipe, and then you use the spell, he's not gonna know you're using the spell, and then he doesn't think we're here for anything weird.
I just think this is very complicated, and I can't do message and use the spell at the same time.
Well, no, you do message to say to him like, if you remember us, we tried to help you at your execution.
I mean, yeah, I guess I could let him know that that's us. Message is a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I can. Just be like, hey, you might not recognize us, but we talked to you in your head and stopped them from executing you last night. We're trying to help.
yeah, you just get the reply. Oh yeah, I think I recognized you from yesterday. Thanks. Thanks a lot, I guess.
But while we're here, and while we're trying to help you, I actually just really I've heard a lot of good things about your cake recipe, and I was really hoping you could share that with me. And maybe I can bake a cake for when you're free, hopefully.
My cake recipe. What, like the ice buns and stuff?
And maybe a Victoria sponge.
Uh, sure. Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Like, there's not that much. I don't think there's anything special about it. Then he starts telling you about um how to make a cake, basically.
Amazing. I'm writing it down. I'm writing down all the ingredients and all the steps, so I don't look suspicious when this guard wonders what we're doing.
No, do the spell now.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I will cast Detect Evil and Good.
Okay.
Um,
What are the components for detect evil and good?
well, that's a good visual. What does that mean? What does V?
So that's verbal.
Verbal and S.
Somatic.
Semantic. So you have to
Okay. Oh, so I have to.
wave your hands and speak an incantation.
Mm.
Okay. So as you start to speak this incantation and move your hands, the guard kind of like pushes himself off the wall. He's like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 whoa! What's going on with the magic? No, no, no! You're not allowed to do any magic in here."
Sorry, I was just trying to do a spell to
see if he's lying about the cake recipe.
Yeah. We just want to check how honest he's being and make sure he's not hiding ingredients from us.
Make a deception check.
This better be good.
I'm not good at this. Where am I going to find it? D, that'll be at the top, right?
That's a +0. Could be worse.
It could be worse. Middle ground.
Oh, the 1 and the 7 are both next to each other and look the same on this dice. But yeah, it's a 7
Think
from
it's
the guard, and he's like, "Okay, but you're not allowed to do any magic, all right?" Like,
Okay. Sorry, sir.
it's all right. Just no more magic.
Well,
Can I distract the guard?
Flirt with him.
I was going to tell him the cake recipe.
Maybe that is flirting to him.
Can I flirt with the guard and tell him about the cake recipe, but like in a really excited, like he doesn't even have a chance to think. I'm just talking and talking.
Okay, so you're trying to like.
I turn him to face. I take his arm and I turn him to face the other way, and I just keep talking about cake.
Okay. I guess this would be either persuasion or performance to try and keep his attention on you and keep him interested.
Let's try.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, you start talking about the cake recipe and things like that, and he just like glazes over. He's, you're a halfling. He's he's a human. His eyes are just like drifting like over your head, not paying attention to what you're saying.
What if I make a suggestive comment about cake and like cake?
Yeah, it's probably at this point it's probably not going to work because he's kind of tuned out of the cake talk.
Fuck.
Wait, give me a second.
Can I start talking about something else? Wait, hold on. I have a new idea. Can I use the inspiration that I got like a session ago and re-roll that?
Sure. I'll let you do that. You're new to this, so.
What did I do? Did I do persuasion?
You did persuasion, yeah.
I mean, it's better.
13.
Right.
It's not bad. Yeah, he's in. Okay, so he is engaged with you. He's like listening to what you're saying, and his attention is.
Well, we're engaged already.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's paying attention to you. So you've created a brief window, but you haven't created like any sort of advantage for Zadi, because you're going to have to try and do this subtly without attracting his attention. So
does volume matter for spells? Can I whisper the?
Yeah, you can, but you're still going to have to sort of make the gestures and things like that. So it'll be a stealth check, but like no advantage or disadvantage, just a straight roll. Mira's managed to engage his attention, but not so much that he's not paying attention to you as well.
Right. Can I give myself guidance?
That would be another spell that I believe has potentially has verbal components as well.
Oh no, it does. Yeah, that's true.
Can I give guidance?
That would also be another spell. So
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
Yeah, because you would see you doing it. That's okay. I've got +4 to stealth, so fingers crossed. Oh gosh, what's going on? 11.
It's rigged.
Let's see what his. This would be his passive perception. So what's the passive? That's the wrong book. What's the passive perception of a basic guard?
10.
There's a humanoid at the back, I think. Maybe not.
I need to like.
Because that one is scroll, and that one is thing, and I change back to them. I was using a mouse.
Guards, here we go. Basic guard. Skills, perception. Passive perception is a 12, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he spots what you're doing again. And he's like, "Come on, come on now." I said, "No, that's it. You guys are gonna have to leave. I'm sorry, you've got to leave."
But I didn't get the whole recipe.
Well,
did she at least get the spell off?
so he like because he spotted it. He like interrupts it by like shouting over you and like distracting you, basically. So you don't expend the spell, but he interrupts it, so you don't get the benefits of the spell. But yeah, so he like unlocks the door and like opens the door to the cell and like ushers you out, basically. And you are
I don't know who it is.
yeah, you are swiftly like escorted from the premises. Meanwhile, Sophie and Malachi, where are you heading?
We should have attacked him.
I don't think we should. Like it's a
Mirrors out for blood, fucking hell.
To the
What are we doing? So,
surviving person. Isn't that what
yeah,
doing?
we're looking for the survivor lady.
Okay, do you remember where that is?
Malachi, he remembers. Ben,
I probably don't.
Ben's had a long week. And Ben should be taking notes.
No.
But it's okay because Abby writes notes.
Okay. Does anyone remember where it was?
When have I ever written a note?
She
I
says
know
holding
that
a
he was his
folder of notes.
neighbour.
It's not notes.
Yeah,
it's
you
names.
write notes.
I write
Oh,
names
right.
down.
Is she in hospital with burns?
She. Oh yeah. Oh,
Can we go to
baby.
Okay. The two of you make a history check. You see whether your characters remember.
Oh, I'm fucking good at history. I think.
Mm.
I wrote down
okay.
loads of other really irrelevant stuff.
Oh, I'm well good.
Oh yeah. So the two of you remember. You remember that she is being looked after at the local temple by Father Antuli.
Father
What you
and
want
food.
is the God Squad.
What? The church orphanage?
Yeah. She's not an orphan.
It's a really annoying thing because I wrote Father Antuli in my notes.
Damn
Out
it.
of context.
All right. We will head in that direction then.
Father.
Is that who you entered the church?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm very hesitant to enter the church. Don't like churches.
yeah.
No one likes churches. Get in.
So it doesn't take you too long. Maybe asking for directions along the way, but you do find your way to this relatively small temple. It's this kind of 13-sided building with the doors on one side, and then actually no, probably 13, 14. I can't remember.
Never trust a building with 13 sides.
Yeah, come on. At this point, just make it a fucking circle.
Hmm.
This is a bad place.
Yeah, so it would be.
You've said 13.
So it's a
right?
tritetrahedron.
Yeah, no, I'm just rethinking.
No, you've said it. It's canon. I've already commented.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how many are there. 13, so that could be 14.
No, a tritetrahedron is a
Multi-sided
that's
building.
30.
It's got 15 sides. So you've got the doors, and then between like sets of pillars that hold up this like low domed roof. On the inside are there are 12 individual like nooks with little like shrines with little depictions of all the different gods on the inside. Some have like candles and things burning in them. Some have like little trinkets that have been offered up in worship and things like that. And then kind of opposite the doors there is this big altar and things like that.
Okay, where do the children sleep? On the altars?
I don't think children sleep on the altar. Have you ever been in a temple before?
Yeah, but we're in an orphanage.
I thought this was a temple.
It's a temple orphanage.
It's not
Temple.
actually an orphanage.
I'm so confused. I thought this was where children, the displaced children, lived.
It's where the displaced child is being looked after.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Could we do a
Okay.
brief circle back to Sophie entering the temple? Because I've prepared something.
Oh, God.
Yeah. You got that together quick.
Nice. Wait, is it a permanent sound?
Father?
Is this a permanent sound?
I don't know.
God. Stealing your thing. Oh my God, it is. This is the best day of my life.
Yeah. Looking around.
Well, I have said father. Is he not showing his face?
And
Sophie, does Malachi? You were concerned about crossing the threshold?
Yeah, Malachi is
Even
like,
worse.
he kind of looks around a little bit odd. I think he noticed he becomes visibly quite nervous, but he does enter.
We're not gonna eat you. It's okay.
I don't know.
The gods are real. Come on.
Pretty sure they're real.
No. Come on.
Okay. That's okay. Another question about in-world stuff. Is this a world where, like, yeah, the gods are real, people have seen them kind of thing? Or is this
You should know you're a god, I can tell.
Oh, why, thank you.
Pretending to be a
I do
mortal man.
I do try. How sick would it be? That'd be a cool, fun character. Right. So you just I like to imagine, like, you know, Sophie just waltzes in. I'm sort of taking a moment to sort of be a bit hesitant, and then I just hit father, and I'm like, oh shit, and I have to
You
run
don't have
in.
to say it. You have a sound.
There we go. And I just run in and I grab your arm and I'm like, hey, just calm down. There's a way people act in temples, and that's not it.
Okay.
Way people do things. And I look around for. Well, I'm assuming fucking people are looking at us now. So I will.
Is he looking at us?
Yeah, there's probably a few people in there, maybe gathered around various, like, probably like 5 or 6 gathered around, a handful of the different altars, and several of them like look over and like, you know, it, it's a bit like you've shouted in a library. They kind of look at you like scoldingly,
Hollering.
and one person like shushes you.
I will go to. Can I see like a nearby priestly individual? One of the helpers, maybe, or one of the nearby priests.
Yeah, so probably one of these little altars. There's like 3 individuals by it, and one of them is wearing like brown, kind of like rough spun robes, and yeah, he kind of like says a quick word to the like 2 individuals there, and then quickly like hurries in your direction. Very like traditional looking, sort of like monkly fellow. Looks kind of youngish, maybe like late 30s, something like early 40s. Human, kind of walks over. I was like, can I help you at all?
Are you Father? What was his
Are,
name?
are you Father Antuli?
Antuli.
Yes, I am. Is there a problem?
Brilliant. We would very much like to speak to the young girl who who survived the fire the other day. We have some questions.
Who are you? Why do you need to? Why do you want to speak to her?
We are some concerned locals investigating a fire, just making sure everything's up to date. And we would quite like to speak to her just to get her side of the story, what she might have seen or heard, just to make sure we're crossing the I's and dotting the T's for the warden.
Well, he kind of bristles a little bit. It's just like, that poor girl has been through enough. She's lost her father, her mother, and her brother. She's already been questioned. Do you really need to go through this again?
Yes, I am Leos. Is that his name? Leos.
Leos?
Leos's defense attorney. I would really like to question her to get a fuller picture of um the happenings as new evidence has emerged at this time. Please and thank you.
Okay, make a deception check.
Can I give her advantage by helping out and saying, well, just sort of trying to corroborate her story of like, yes, we're here to represent his defense and help the warden and the town try and find out the truth of the matter. As such an upstanding individual, it obviously seems very odd that he suddenly started a great fire. Would you not think? And that sort of thing, trying to give her advantage by using the help action.
Yes.
Woohoo! What was it? Deception.
Yes, because you're lying.
I've never lied in my life.
Fuck sake.
He's like, I don't know who you are or who you think you're pretending to be, but there is no way you're talking to that poor girl. She has been through enough.
Okay.
Um,
Bye.
as we turn around, and like start walking away, I'm gonna whisper to Sophie, look, I might have a way of getting him to talk to us, but it's potentially quite risky. Wait, nope, never mind. I think I have an idea.
Mhm.
I think I have an idea. Hold on, I need to look up stat block.
God.
Oh my god, this might actually fucking work. Hold on. And then Eldritch Invocation. I'm just looking up one of my Eldritch Invocations. Because it's quicker to
Eldritch.
okay.
Eldritch?
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
warlock.
I'm going to
Invoker.
leave.
Oh, bye.
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna turn around the corner and say, okay, I have an idea of how we could find her and maybe ask her what she saw.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to bear with me a second. Crow. And Crow looks at me. I say, okay, Crow, do the thing. And then Crow goes invisible. And then I'm going to
You killed him.
go
again.
inside Crow's head because we can communicate. And not only can we communicate, we can also not only can we communicate, but I can see through his eyes, and I'm going to tell him as an invisible crow to go back inside the temple and look around for a young girl, possibly in one of the back rooms or whatever.
Okay.
Sounded a bit dodgy
Yeah.
when you said it like that.
Yeah, I mean, Crow heads inside. There are probably like 2 rooms that lead off the church, but both of them are, shut by default. So there's nothing Crow can do.
Yeah. Closed doors are a problem for the young crow.
Kind of based on like the shape of the building from the outside, you don't suspect that they are very large rooms beyond.
There's got to be windows, surely.
Oh, then she's possibly not here. Or if she is here, she's somewhere around the room. Or what would they be? Oh, okay. So Crow is going to go up to one of the walls, one of the doors, sorry, and just start scratching at the door.
While invisible.
So let's say yes, while invisible. So let's say he's going to go to from the entrance you're looking in. He's going to go to the one on the left,
Yeah.
and he's going to go and he's just going to sort of land down the bottom, and he's just going to start pecking and scratching at the door.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so Father Antuli kind of comes over, like looking or seems to be looking confused. He's looking around. Kind of like walks behind the altar, and you can see him like looking on the floor, looking around. Doesn't seem to, doesn't spot Crow or anything like that, and kind of goes over, like, kind of reaches, like, opens the door, kind of like sticks his head in.
And as he opens the door to stick his head in, can Crow try and rush in?
Yeah, Crow rushes inside. And you said this was the one on the left.
Yes.
Okay, so inside, there's basically a small like changing room. Basically, there's like a couple of like empty hooks. There's another like couple of hooks that have like some other sets of robes on them, things like that. You can see there's like a little like leather bag or like canvas bag like on like the side. But yeah, it's just like a little like changing room, side room, storage room type thing.
Crow looks in the leather bag, even though Malachi is telling him not to.
Okay. Probably what's drawn Crow in there is the fact that there's like a little bag. There's like a little like wrapped up like sandwich in like a little piece of like wax paper, as well as like a little bag with some nuts and stuff in there. That's probably what Crow's got his eyes on.
Okay. That does sound. Yeah, that sounds sort of up Crow's alley. A question. Are there any cracks or anything under the door, around the side of the door, in the stonework, small crack in the window, that sort of thing?
Well, there's probably not a crack, but there is a window.
Okay. Is it open?
Roll a d20, let's see if it's open.
D20. 5.
That's unlucky. It's a bit chilly today, so the window's not open.
Okay, in which case, Crow is going to go back to the door and start pecking and scratching on it again.
Okay. Again. Crow's kind of pecking away. Quite a bit of time goes past, and no one seems to have heard this from the other side.
Shit.
Can I just walk around the building?
What, around the outside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any windows?
Yeah, there's several windows.
Can I look through them?
Yeah, so a bunch of them are like your very traditional sort of like coloured like stained glass, which are on like the main sides of the building, seem to correspond to the little alcoves and the various gods and things that are depicted there. And then there's like some like off on one point there's like some plainer kind of windows that are just like small like single paned glass on like on the kind of like opposite sides near the back.
Can I look through?
Yeah. Yeah. So one of them, you see the same
You know
thing.
this.
See this little like changing room type place.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Boring. Next.
the other one, like just seems to be like a little like storeroom. You see a few boxes. One of them is they with like candles, and things like that.
Mm.
Where
It's
the
like a
fuck is she? Oh god. She's probably not here. Probably at his home or something. Okay. If Crow can't get anyone's attention, then Crow will. I guess he'll dismiss himself.
Wait, can you like talk to me?
Can I talk to Malachi? Can talk to
Yeah.
people.
Can you talk to me
Yeah.
while can you tell me where he is? If he's
Oh,
stuck.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm assuming I'm like describing
Oh, okay.
things that
Right.
I'm seeing to you. So yeah, I would
I'll
tell
go
you.
try and crack the window open.
from the outside. Okay. This would be quite tricky from the outside, so it would require a sleight of hand check to try and like jimmy the window open from the outside.
20.
20. Yeah. Yeah, you manage it.
Nice. I let
It
out
maybe like
the
wasn't
invisible
latched properly,
crow.
but it was like down and shut, but it wasn't quite latched properly, so you managed to like get your fingers in and pull it out open, but Crow was being a crow, not strong enough to didn't have to get to push it into.
Is he
Crow
out?
comes out of invisibility. Yeah, it comes out of invisibility, sort of clambers out of the window, and up and out. And I'm like, okay, that didn't work. I have no idea where this woman is. Shit.
Hold on.
Maybe we don't even need to speak. Well, it would be nice to speak to her if she saw anything, but I'm just under. Okay, so I have a thing I could do, but I don't know if it's the best idea. I could charm him. I could charm the guy, the priest.
Mm.
But the problem with charming is after about an hour, if it does work, after about an hour, he's going to be
gonna know.
very aware that he's going to know.
Mm.
Which means we need to be like done with this in an hour. Probably isn't good or helpful. So
This is. Yeah. I don't know.
I also don't know. But you know what? I'm hoping the other two have had much better
Yeah.
success
I
than
bet
we
they've
have.
had a great
Maybe.
time.
I'm betting they've solved this whole thing.
Yeah.
They've figured out what the alien is and how to get it out. They seem smart.
Me too. I think so too. Yeah.
Okay. So, the two of you leave?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all eventually manage to find your way back to each other after your various missions.
Hello,
Hello.
friends.
Hello.
Wouldn't go that far. How did you guys do in the prison?
Well, I did get the cake recipe, but I understand that's not the reason we went. And unfortunately, I didn't even get the whole cake recipe, really, because we got cut off when Zali tried to cast a spell. And unfortunately, she doesn't understand the art of being subtle. So I didn't get a cake recipe, and we also didn't find out whether he's overtaken by an alien or not. And I don't understand the art of being subtle when I tried to flirt with the guard, so I couldn't distract him because I was too short and he was looking right over my head. So really, all in all, it didn't go very well. And I tried talking about buns, and that didn't help either. How did it go for you guys?
Same, really.
Yeah,
Tried
about
talking
the
about
same.
buns.
No, we didn't try and talk about buns. We did weirdly go into a temple and ask if we could speak to a little girl, which, upon
Oh,
reflection, doesn't seem like the smartest thing to do for two strangers who've never been to this temple before. But
I mean, have you looked in the mirror?
yes, and what's wrong?
I don't know if you're possibly the least threatening person to ask to speak to a young child.
I love children. I'm great with kids.
I
I'm
think I'll
transparent.
stop talking now.
Malachi's just like complete straight face. I'm great with kids. What do you mean? I'm a delight.
Try and go into the prison
Okay.
before.
Oh, we could swap roles.
Yes.
Oh, that's
Exactly.
We could do that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
thing.
can't do the detect spell.
That's fine.
Oh. Can you get the
I
rest of
can
my
do
cake
something
recipe?
else.
What were you gonna do? What would you like to do?
I'm going to void glimpse.
Oh,
We
Wait,
tried that,
sorry, what?
didn't we?
But did we try it on him?
With the execution, yeah. But obviously with
Oh.
less information, and I don't remember how it went. I don't think it
yeah.
went well.
We tried void glimpsing on him of the fire. I believe you either saw a vision of the fire or you didn't get any vision. I think.
Yeah. So there is only a chance that that spell might grant you a vision. Otherwise, it just gives you
had said that.
advantage.
I misheard the spell name, and I really thought you were casting a spell called Avoid Gimps.
What?
Is that gonna help?
I don't need a spell for that one.
That's some sci-fi.
I was like,
Fucking
is that really that big?
void gimps of the
We're in
void.
Gimp Town.
No, Avoid Gimps. I thought she said.
Yeah, void gimps.
No, Avoid.
Oh, avoid
Like the
gimp.
spells to avoid them.
Oh.
But they're everywhere.
I see.
We could swap roles. I could do this. See what happens. Because I cast it before I go in anyway, so it's fine.
Is there a man in there? Like, is there a guard? Was there a guard in there with you, or no? Like, did you get some alone time with him, or not?
Basically not.
No, they didn't get any. They were like let into the cell with him, and then the guard just basically
Yeah.
stood in the hall and watched
Yeah. Okay.
to make sure that
Okay.
like, no one did any
Okay.
funny business.
Okay. Okay. I'm trying to think of things we could do here. Hold on. Let me look at my character sheet. I'm sure I've got fucking something we could do. I'm sure we got something we could do. I'm bloody sure there's always something. Nope, there's not always something.
I say we try.
Yeah,
There's
fuck
no
it.
such.
Yeah,
There's no
yeah,
harm
fuck
in
it.
it.
Yeah. No harm in trying. So if they were after his, if they were after his buns, what we're his attorneys or whatever, is it?
I'm writing for the local news, for the student newspaper about criminals in small villages.
Yes.
I'm doing.
And you're doing a column, and I am
there to
your
verify
teacher.
that what I write is correct and true to
Yes.
things.
Oh, I'm your scribe. I'll take out my fucking.
There you go.
I'll take out my fucking quill and write in my
Perfect.
book.
Right?
And I'm the scribe. Boom.
Yes.
Done.
You're like my dictaphone, but is that the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet. And before we go in, I'm going to make Crow go invisible again
Okay.
because I have an idea if this goes awry.
Okay.
I avoid glimpse.
Okay. Remind me what the spell does.
There you go.
Bloop.
You cast Void Glimpse. So.
You're gonna have to do the talking to the man,
That is fine.
to the guard guy,
Yes.
and then I'll talk to.
Okay. Well, first thing first. Roll a d20. Let's see if you go mad.
Lol.
See if you go mad.
Okay. You don't go mad. Okay. Now roll a d100 for me. Let's see if you get a vision.
Oh.
That's a better one than before.
I don't know. I don't know if that's good or not. I'm assuming it is.
You are unfortunately not granted any visions of.
Is it 90 and above?
It's variable depending on what you're trying to. I set a target based on
What
what
was
you're.
it?
85. So it's 15% chance.
That is an 85.
That's an 84.
That's an 85.
That's an 84.
No, it's a 5.
So the two of you make your way up to the gate. Actually, we'll start with we'll go back to Zadi and Mira, and we'll
Mirror.
okay. So the
Cool.
two of you are going to try and head to the temple in place of Sophie and Malachi.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So you very much see the same thing. It's this many-sided stone building with this like low domed roof, multiple windows running around the outside with little bits of stained glass in them, and on the inside lots of different altars to various different gods.
Okay.
Well done.
Anything?
Does Mira is that what does Mira actually kind of
No,
feel?
I'll call out a bit quieter. Father Antuli? Is anyone there?
Yeah. So yeah, you see the same individual, a youngish man, wearing brown robes, kind of you can see he's like carrying like a handful of candles, and he's got like a little basket where he's taking candles that have like burned down and refilling them with new ones and things. He kind of walks over. It's like yes, can I help with anything?
I've been told that you have a young child who may possibly be traumatized from an event the other day. I actually I'm a therapist specializing in working with young people, especially with animals. Some might consider my animals to be therapy animals. And I haven't brought any with me today because I'm worried she might be scared. I need to speak to her first and see how she feels about different creatures. But I was wondering if it might be possible to talk to her and offer her some comfort.
Yeah,
Damn, that's quite good.
that was a good lie. So make a
Thank you.
deception check with advantage.
This better be fucking good.
What do you mean that being his
Um,
attorney is not a good lie?
Does anyone want a lawyer to talk to a child?
Depends.
Oh,
Ooh, okay, nice.
He's like, yes. Well, I think that would be a good idea to try. I mean, the poor girl is obviously very upset and distressed. Yes. Come with me. And he kind of lays down this basket, just like puts it to the side for 1 minute, and heads on like out of the temple basically. Leads you a short ways kind of across the street. You can see there's this nice little like house with kind of like nice flowers growing in window boxes and things. Um, Leads you both inside, up a like short flight of stairs, and then he kind of
There was an upstairs?
this is a separate building.
Oh, sorry.
Just led them to a house.
I got confused. Do apologise.
Do pay attention. Yeah, so leads you upstairs in this house, and very like gently and softly knocks on the door. I can't remember what the child's name was. Where did I write it down?
Roll a history check.
I don't have to roll a history check. I have my notes to refer to. If you made notes, you could refer back to them. So yeah, he gently knocks on the door. He's like, Agatha, I'm coming in. And he kind of pushes the door open. And you can see there's this girl, maybe somewhere between 8 and 10, just kind of curled up on a bed, just currently reading a book. She looks quite sort of like disheveled. Her hair's kind of a mess, and she looks like she recently, she's got red eyes, like she's recently been crying.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, Agatha, there's this nice lady here who thinks she might would like to talk to you. Thinks she might be able to help you. Um, yeah, and he kind of like steps aside, um, and like gives you space to approach, basically.
Okay. I'll approach her gently. I don't want to like overstep or anything. Um, and I want to ask her if she's had any pets before. Have you ever had any pets, Agatha?
She just shakes her head.
Have you ever wanted to have pets?
She pauses for a moment and then like nods.
Can I? This might look a bit strange. Um, can I see if there are any creatures nearby? And if there are, can I cast animal friendship on them to try and lure them? To kind of
Yeah.
like a little mouse or something.
Uh, there's not going to be something like that in the room itself. There is a window so you can have a look out.
I go to the
Uh,
window. Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, you're kind of you're in a town, so it's going to be unlikely that you're going to be able to spot anything.
Hmm.
Roll a d20. I'll say on an 18 or higher, there's probably like a bird or something.
Perhaps, yeah, a bird, a local roaming cat. For fuck's sake. No animals.
No, unfortunately
That's
not.
fine. Um, I didn't bring any animals with me today, but maybe we can talk a bit today, and when I come back I can bring an animal for you to play with, maybe a cat or a small bird. Um, but I was wondering if you wanted to talk to me about how you're feeling.
She's kind of like, I don't know, she kind of just kind of like sort of like shrugs a little bit, doesn't really. It's You kind of get the sense that she doesn't really know what to say to you.
Mm. Sometimes it can help to talk about what happened. Do you remember anything at all?
She just kind of pauses for a moment and is in very like kind of soft voice. She's like, do you want to know about the fire?
If it might help you to talk about it, I think it could be good for you to get it off your chest and discuss it with someone, and we can look at ways to help you process it.
Well, I was. She kind of pauses for a second and looks past you, towards Father Antuli, and he kind of gives her like a encouraging nod. Um, um, well, I was asleep and I heard um shouting, and um I woke up and the room was all smoky, and so I ran to the door, and it was all everything was on fire outside. It was all hot. Um, I shouted for my mum and dad, and uh, my dad came, but he was burned, and um, he took me to the window, and he made me climb out the window, and he helped me down. He like held onto my hand and dropped me down, so I didn't fall. and he tried to climb out after me, but he wasn't well. The Father Antuli said the smoke made it so he couldn't breathe, and he kind of fell out, and he wasn't breathing.
Your father sounds like a very selfless man, and I'm sure it means the most to him to know that he got you out safe. I know people are angry at your neighbour for starting the fire. Did you know him well? Are you feeling upset knowing what's happened to him?
Mm. I they haven't they haven't really told me much, just that someone was in trouble for starting the fire and that they were going to be
I know,
punished.
of course, and if people do bad things, they deserve to be punished, but sometimes things are accidents, so you shouldn't dwell on thinking that someone's had an impact on your life intentionally. And I know that the event itself is probably what's on your mind the most right now. But is there anything that maybe made you uncomfortable or you noticed was strange in the days surrounding the event?
No, I ran to try and get some help. Um, I ran to one of the neighbors, but people were already running. I guess something had happened to Leos because he was on the ground as well. Um, I ran past him.
Mm. Mm. That sounds like it must have been very distressing to go through, and I'm sorry you had to go through it. Is there anything else strange you can think of at all, maybe from the days before the fire?
No, I don't think so.
Of course, that's completely understandable. Um, do we have anything else to ask Agatha, guys?
I don't know, but can you be my therapist? It was very soothing.
Oh, thank you. £60 an hour. Um,
um, to be fair, that's already pretty good because if he was
on
unconscious on
the
the floor,
ground.
like in the middle of his room, people just don't fall
Yeah,
asleep in the middle of the floor where they can be seen.
yeah.
Clearly, that means that he was either attacked or something
Maybe that's when the alien let
extreme.
him go and he came back to himself and
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
yeah,
was like in the street, like unconscious
yeah.
in the street, basically like a little a ways from the
Yeah.
events.
Mm,
Yeah. So what the hell? Okay, so we've got her thing proving that he was unconscious in the street, which might be enough to sort of convince people that something had taken over him. And then from there, I think we can try and speak to this guy
yeah.
and try and
Maybe some
maybe
of the
get,
other neighbors.
yeah, maybe something other neighbors saw something that might be something to look into. Because otherwise, I think it's now just up to try and convince the warden and the mayor or whatever, just that it's evident that there's not enough information to properly convict this dude necessarily. Not enough to prove
Yeah,
that. There's certainly enough to maybe say that something's going on, and these people don't know about these alien things, so we
yeah.
can tell them about them. That might be might,
Mm.
might help us. But that's certainly, yeah, quite useful to have her say stuff like that.
Okay, I won't traumatize Agatha anymore, but I'm thinking, uh, uh, is Father Antuli like a a magic supporting person? Is he like anti-magic?
So most people have a little bit of magic in the world, usually kind of related to their profession or something like that. Like a blacksmith would probably, learn something, like a fire cantrip or something like that. A tailor or a seamstress might learn the mending cantrip and things like that.
Okay.
A priest would, likely have a little bit of holy magic, maybe just a couple of cantrips.
Guidance to guide you, child.
Maybe.
Lord's the Lord.
I'm just thinking.
In the name of the Father and the Son and the other Son and the daughter and the other daughter.
I feel really bad for Agatha. I don't want to leave her. Could I spend some time with her? But would it be weird if I wild shape into like a dog, so she can have like a little fur?
Yeah, I mean, he would probably be all right with that if you explained it beforehand.
Maybe leave the room.
I'll tell him.
Become a dog.
Yeah,
and
so it's
walk
not like
back
some weird
in.
grotesque.
Yeah.
Because to be fair, like petting a dog is fine. Petting a human is weird. Petting a human in dog form, I also think is
I'll
odd.
explain to Father Antuli what I'm going to do, but then I'll say to Agatha, I've got a friend outside, who I think you'll really like, and then I'll leave, wild shape into a dog, and she has no idea it's me.
Okay. What sort of dog?
Maybe just a little one. I mean, I don't want to be anything threatening.
Corgi.
Something really fluffy. Do
Corgi.
Pomeranians exist?
Sure.
Something akin to a Pomeranian.
Yeah. Something small and fluffy.
Yeah.
And then Zardi, while you're out there, if you get dressed in a Santa costume.
Well, I was gonna get Zardi to entertain her with the dancing lights and see if that cheered her up a bit, but Pomeranian.
Oh, that's a cute idea.
Thanks.
I think
I
so.
would be a great magical child therapist.
Honestly, if this campaign goes awry, yeah, that's just
So you're discovering a new profession. Sophie and Malachi, you guys head to prison.
Yeah. Sophie isn't built for prison.
No.
I've actually added something to the soundboard that might be really relevant for what we just did.
Damn good job. Damn good, bloody good, damn good job.
Is that lovely? Oh,
what?
Losing blood.
I had a little bit of a play around.
I really am losing quite a lot of blood.
What's the other one? What's the other one?
Are they on there for everyone?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.
That's cool. That's a film.
Yeah, there's some Discord sounds, and then there's some.
What's the mid?
So,
Yeah, no,
kill
This
myself.
Is that?
I'm a vegetarian and I don't drink.
I was preparing it for next time we're at a tavern.
I can't hear very well. There's a goat.
The goat was from last session.
Oh,
when I staged the goat attack.
I don't. Very good.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you guys, experience very much the similar thing. The guards on the gates kind of bar you away. They ask your business. This time, however, when you say you want to see Leos, one of them, you get told just to wait. One of them records your names and things like that, and then the other one, the other one goes inside for a few minutes, comes back out, and then you are escorted inside, and you see the same thing. It's kind of nicely furnished, wood paneled interior, and then led through into this stone cell, things like that.
Hello.
Hello there.
He kind of looks at you, Malachi's like, I think I know your voice.
No. Maybe.
I think you're imagining things.
So, I'm going. Is the man in there still?
Yeah, so like you guys have basically been let into the cell with Leos, and then it's been shut behind you, and then the guard is basically outside the cell, in the hall, just like
Please tell me everything you remember.
just keeping an eye on things.
All of it.
What do you want to know about?
All of the fire.
Okay. He tells you very much the same thing that he told Mira, that the last thing he really remembers is hearing some kind of disturbance outside, thinking it was someone who had come for like a fresh loaf of bread late at night. How sometimes the local neighbors do that because they get the smell of cooking bread and they're just like, I need some bread now. And then how he remembers just like waking up like in a cell.
Hold on. You heard the noise.
Mm-hmm.
Then what?
I went outside to
You
see.
went outside.
Yeah, to see if to see if
You
someone
went
was there.
outside.
See if someone was there.
Perfect. And not that I know this yet. But then he woke up outside. So he didn't do it. Case closed. Easy peasy. Perfect.
Yeah.
And then what? You were outside. Then you passed out.
I don't remember anything after
You
that.
passed out.
I don't know.
You passed out. Perfect. Or got hit round the head. Who knows?
I feel
Do you
like
have
we
a
might be
bruise?
manipulating evidence.
Bruise?
He doesn't have a visible like
Okay.
bruise or anything like that on his head.
Cool.
Can I go up to him and I say, sorry, I was just informed you had some kind of mark near your stomach. Could I just investigate that? I have some experience in medicines and physician's training.
Trust me, I'm a doctor.
Trust me, bro, I'm a doctor. And can I, how like, if you have like stomach pain or whatever, like a doctor can like feel around your stomach for like odd lumps and bumps and stuff.
Yeah.
Can I feel that section, that sort of like weird tattoo bruised section of his side or stomach or whatever it was?
Yeah, so it's like sort of like on his side, like underneath his arm, like on his ribs. It's
okay, yeah.
But yeah, like
Even
he'll
better.
like it's like okay. He seems like a bit unsure, but yeah, he like lifts his shirt to show you, and it's this kind of like splotchy, kind of like black mark that looks like a combination of sort of a bit like a tattoo and a bit like a bruise.
Did you get this tattoo done?
I don't know what it is.
Did you just wake up and it was there?
Yeah.
I think he was attacked. He was punched.
You're asking
in
a
the
lot of leading
ribs.
questions.
I don't care. That's what journalists do, isn't it?
Journalist, not a lawyer.
Yeah, I'm a journalist.
B is now playing the guard outside. Like you're asking a lot of leading questions.
I was thinking Mirror is
A lawyer?
a fairly standard judge, apparently.
Yeah, I mean, if you look around, the guard he's paying a lot of attention to what's going on.
You got punched in the ribs. You walked outside, you got punched in the ribs, and you passed out because you're a little bit of a wuss, but that's okay. It's okay. We all have our weaknesses.
Wow.
Can I? Oh, I started that sentence off strong, and now I'm not sure.
The words can I.
Yeah, can I? Oh no, yeah, no, he doesn't like spells. Never mind. They don't like spells in here.
I don't think it's that they don't like them. I think it's that they are, illegal.
In the cell,
Yeah.
yes, because they think they're going to break out.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like
Yeah.
you're doing some weird magic around a prisoner in a cell. Let's not do that.
Maybe can we bribe him? Has anyone tried that?
I'm not going to bribe him. It would go over. He would. That would blow my cover. I think I'm quite good at this.
Okay.
My investigative journalism.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say
It's
investigative.
very
More-
investigative.
Perhaps dictative.
No. Dictative.
Instructive journalism.
Yes.
Your story writing.
No. That implies it's fiction. This is fact.
You are fabricating the truth
This is words I heard.
These are all words that I know.
from yourself.
Exactly. Maybe they were from myself, but
From a reliable source.
they were inspired by this man.
Reliable and well-trusted source.
I am a source.
You are a reliable and well-trusted source, Rita Skeeter.
Like ketchup.
Love ketchup. Anyway,
Ketchup is a reliable and well-trusted source.
it is. Okay. Do you like your neighbors?
Yeah, then all pretty nice.
Cool. Do you have an insurance policy that is going to pay out a lot of money?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good because it means he didn't do it because he has no reason to. Have you investigated it? Have you prodded with a medicine check yet?
I never rolled a check, but can
Oh,
I roll
was it
like a
not
medicine check to
a
see if I can
medicine?
feel anything irregular?
Yeah, go for it.
So, I mean, Zarju's
Side note,
he kind of is like a doctor.
But
so
you're
who
in a
knows
temple right now.
he's a bit
Oh, no, of
stupid
course,
not
yeah,
to
he
have
does
any
look
insurance,
definitely,
isn't
yeah.
he?
Well, he's probably
Silly
just
me.
on the lowest plan,
Fine.
isn't he?
I mean, it might have
Oh, it's
benefited him
fine, 'cause I've
here.
rolled really well. Can I feel anything irregular in this man's side? Because I'm gonna try and check, because I think Malachi thinks that this alien is inside him somewhere.
Mm.
So he's gonna check his side, but he's also going to check like around his stomach, I would say. And around his sort of back, just sort of prodding, feeling, get him to breathe in heavy and cough and things like that, just to try and get a full physical workup. Not that kind of
You're
cough.
doing a testicle exam.
Not that. Like holding his chest. Holding his chest.
Can you breathe in cough for me, please?
Not for me.
Holding his chest while he coughs.
Why are
And
you
asking to
holding
breathe
his
in while holding
chest?
his
Is it on his
stomach.
side?
But
Obviously.
yeah,
Just wants to get as
because
far away from the balls as
yeah,
possible.
because
It's right on his side. It's part
Oh,
of his
there.
chest.
Okay.
yeah,
I thought it was
because
down
the thing
No, it's on his ribs.
Malachi's thinking is this mark could almost be like a growing.
here. Yeah, an alien.
It could be a bruise, or it could be
Mm.
like a sort of egg or some crazy shit like that, and
Ooh.
this thing
Eggs
could be
actually
living
be
in
there.
him.
I've
We
written in
don't
my
know.
notes, Malachi gropes the man.
Correct.
This is entirely consensual, by the way.
Malachi
Malachi,
gropes the man
Groping.
with
big on
consent.
consent. Malachi, big on
Play.
consent.
Big on
That is
consent, but he sent a crow into a house without asking.
He sent a crow into a child's bedroom.
Without
no.
asking.
I said to crow into a storage room.
You attempted
I'll
to
have you
send
know.
it into a child's
to send the crow into a child's
Yeah,
When I was
and
looking for things to put on the soundboard, one of them was like, I would never do anything sexual to a child, but it was too late.
yeah, and
I
crow
don't think we need that on a
crow.
soundboard. At least I'm really hoping that it's not a frequent enough topic that we need it on a soundboard.
And you know what? I had Crow's consent to send him in there,
Mm-hmm.
so that's all fine.
Is that simple?
It's like me saying, yeah, I had the police's consent to send them in to do a home invasion.
Isn't that what warrant is? Just the police getting consent from the police.
Malachi
have
gropes the man
consent.
with consent.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Anyway, I've made a check. I'm
Yes. So
investigating.
I shall now 5 minutes later, I shall describe the results of this check.
Takes a while for the blood
Yay.
work to come back.
He does not have testicular cancer.
So you do this chest examination.
It's gonna be so awkward if I find a lump that's not meant to be there.
And yeah, you're like feeling around, feeling what feels normal and things, and you put your hand at one point kind of on this splotchy mark on his side, this kind of tattoo like bruise. And you are confident you feel it move, like something like beneath the surface of the skin like moves underneath your fingers. And basically
Oh, that's fucking
like a new kind of section, or like it seems to grow like a little section off it, almost like this veiny like little like tendril off kind of the big main splotch seems to extend.
Ew.
I call the guard over. I call the guard over and say, guard, he's got something inside of him.
He needs
Traitor!
immediate medical attention.
He needs immediate medical attention. We can hash all this out. We can prove his innocence, but he needs medical attention like right now.
Okay. Make a persuasion check.
Can I?
How are you getting involved in this?
I was there.
You were there.
I said he needs medical attention.
Is that it? Like, do you want
Please?
to add anything to the situation? RP something. Or give me a vibe of what you're RPing.
He'll get out if you just kill him. It'll go everywhere. We need to get it out in a controlled manner. This is awful. I've done a bad thing.
I will allow you to make a separate intimidation check while Malachi makes a persuasion check with what you've said
What's
there.
intimidation?
It's charisma.
I get advantage. Wait, what is it? What do I get?
You get double your proficiency bonus or something to your spell.
Persuasion.
Where'd it go?
13.
The next intelligence or charisma it has advantage, and you double your proficiency bonus. Perfect.
It does say within 1 minute, but we'll be lenient this time.
Well, I've been saving it. I talk quickly.
Time is
I
moving in
promise.
slow motion.
We were talking about groping for a while, and that wasn't in character.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say? What was it?
I don't think that was
What did I roll? Oh my god, that's awful.
So
Plus,
2
that's
13s.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. So he doesn't look panicked, but he looks a little flustered. He's like, right, okay, well, just wait there. You guys are locked in a cell with him. You can't actually go anywhere, and he just leaves.
Excuse me. We are not under arrest.
So you're left alone for about 5 minutes when you hear the sound of
the full 5 minutes of my hand in his chest.
He's still there with his shirt. I'm like, can I put this down now?
No, I'll lose it.
So to clarify, you didn't feel like you felt like a creature underneath. You just felt like you felt movement, and you saw this thing grow like a little like tendril off it, kind of like a seed like spreading a root.
Yeah.
I thought it was a squid.
But yeah, it
Oh,
takes about 5 minutes, and you hear multiple footsteps approaching again. The guard is there, as well as one of the Goliaths you saw from yesterday, this head warden Orion, is there. And
Right.
he, he approaches the cell and says, they've told me that there is some kind of medical situation going on. Can you elaborate?
Sure.
Me and my companion here were, what would you call it? Not customers. We were voyagers. We
What are
were
you talking about?
we were on
Travelers.
we were travelers. Thank you. We were travelers on an airship that crash landed here a few days ago. You may have seen the asteroid, the asteroid shower, the meteor shower that lit up the sky the other night. Well, that crashed into our ship, and inside the meteorites were tiny little weird alien-esque squid things. They were about the size of like a cat or a small dog, and they would and I physically saw them enter people's bodies and take over their body. And I pull out my book and I open the page to where I wrote all my information down, and I say it's all there, all the information that I've been able to come up with on them thus far after facing them and fighting them. This man described, if anyone here listened to his witness statement, he described something small and black about the size of a cat scuttle into the alley behind his place. He went out to go see what it was. He blacked out, and then all of a sudden his place is on fire, and he wakes up outside.
And he's got this.
And now he has this, and I point at, and gesture to this growing thing, and I smooth my hand over it again to try and see if I can sort of get the veins to somewhat move visibly for them. And I will grab a small dagger out of my thing and cast light on it to sort of almost like shine a light on where it is, or like, I don't know, do it on like a ring I have or something, so that they can easier see.
So Orion kind of looks at it as you're like moving this light back and forth, and he's like, turns. Leos, do you remember where you got this mark? And Leos like, no, I don't remember. I don't think I had it before that night. As you know, sir, I told you everything that I remember. But no, I don't remember where this came from. I just assumed it was some sort of bruise that I acquired during whatever happened. So, I see. It turns. Go and fetch Berescu. He will need to investigate this, and we will need to see what happened. You two come out of there. Tell me more about these creatures that you encountered.
They're ugly.
And I just start like describing everything I've written in my book, and I've done, I don't think Malachi is like a great artist or drawer, but he has, in it drawn a very simple picture of this weird little tentacle monster, somewhat similar to what we've seen. In it is descriptions of like, the insides are all sort of black and inky. They dealt a little bit of damage, a bit of damage when they hit you, and how they took over people and what the people were like after they were taken over and things like that.
It burns my eyes.
And I'll also say we have people in the previous town we were in who can corroborate our story, as they were also travelers on this vessel. And somewhere out there are many of the survivors of this ship. I'm sure we might have like, do any of us have like I'm assuming to get on the ship, we would have had to have had like a ticket. Would we still sort of have?
Yeah, that'd
Yeah,
be
would we?
something that you would probably have. Would be like a ticket or something from the ship.
Yeah, I'll also like pull out one of these tickets and be like, here on this ticket, that's the date. It was going from here to here. Now we're obviously here. We're on nearly on that flight path.
Yeah, that's a good
This
thing
is
to show. It's like,
I
okay.
whip out a spoon that I stole. Has the name of the vessel.
That's not great evidence because all that does is prove that you've stolen something, which might not be the best thing to show to
I was
effectively the
eating a
police.
moose when it was all coming down. I didn't have time to return it to the cutlery drawer.
You can't put it back in the cutlery drawer dirty.
Exactly.
Jesus.
I had to put it in my pocket.
Have you no decorum?
Exactly, which is why I kept it.
He doesn't say it. Yeah, so, okay, well, we shall have to see what the doctor says. But yeah, unless there's anything you guys particularly want to say to him or ask him, another sort of like 5-10 minutes go by, and you hear more people coming back. The guard returns again, this time followed by a female dwarf. She's got like blonde hair tied up in like quite a severe bun. She's not wearing like robes, but she's got like a black kind of like outfit on, with like a like a belt and things like that. She's carrying like a little bag and things. She kind of like walks in behind the guard. Orion, what is the trouble? What's going on? Something about something about Leos. Is he all right? You want him? Jack said you wanted him examined again. He's like, yes, please, Berescu. These people have been independently investigating, I gather. They have noticed some irregularity. You documented that Leos had a bruise on his side, probably from some fall or a piece of debris or something like that. Well, it seems to have grown in some way. He's just like, well, yes, these things happen. Bruises kind of get bigger after they first appear, and then they die down again. That's not unusual. It's like, no, but this one is. And he kind of gestures, and Leos kind of raises the side of his shirt. She kind of like takes like a pair of glasses that she's got like on a chain around her neck and kind of like peers through the bars. And it's like, okay, yes, that is unusual. All right, let me have a look at him. Cell opens up. She goes in and she starts like doing very similar things to what Malachi did in investigating. It's like, well, I've never seen anything sort of the bruise of it kind of do this. It's too dark. I don't know. If I didn't know better, I'd say he'd somehow managed to get a wound and fill it full of soot or something like that if he was in a fire. But it doesn't seem.
Can she touch it and feel it?
Yeah, she's like physically examining it. She's been.
Why can she not feel the thing doing the thing?
So it wasn't like a creature moving. What happened was, as Malachi was manipulating, he felt it grow, basically. So if you imagine like a plant like root bulb underground, and a little tendril comes out, that's basically what Malachi felt happen as the result of his like medicine check examining it.
Is it not happening when she does it?
No. This is not. So like it's a very like it's like a little like rooty veiny growth that has come off it. It's not like rapidly expanding or anything like that. But it is like it has expanded very slightly and extended a little bit further.
Okay. But if she manipulates it a bit more, is it not going to go wee?
It doesn't seem to be.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
And she seems to think it's.
She certainly
not
like she
anything.
doesn't know what it is, but she doesn't think it's like she's like she's sure it's not a natural bruise of some kind, but she doesn't know what it is.
Okay.
She's basically she had examined him previously. Her original assessment was it was just a bruise, and now she's basically like, I don't know what this is, but it's not a bruise. It's something I don't know. She's a relatively small town doctor.
Yeah. I think Malika will just say, I think we need to try and get whatever that is out. Clearly, it's growing inside of him. It's just grown tendrils while I was touching it a minute ago. And it's already gotten bigger. I think we might need to perform a sort of rudimentary sort of surgery to try and get that thing out and figure out what it is.
Surge exorcism.
Surge exorcism.
It's growing, you say? You saw it grow?
Yeah. Yes, I physically saw it grow, and and Leos has described it as being much smaller. Literally, like 2 days ago. Bruises grow, but they don't grow to this size, and they don't grow veiny.
No, it is unusual. As I said, not familiar with whatever this is. And cutting him open does seem extreme.
Does it?
Well, yeah, something like this we would try and treat with some, maybe some topical healing first to see if we could have a reaction. We are not. This is not 300 years ago when we would just go chopping into people or putting leeches on them.
Oh, maybe we should put leeches on him.
Medicine has advanced beyond that, and especially with the help of magic, we can do a lot more.
Okay, is there an extract the demon spell?
Or maybe with some magic we can identify what it is, what kind of thing, what kind of energies it gives off. In a way.
Yes, I mean, maybe. Do you have such magics? I'm
Nope.
afraid my skills are very limited. I have a very
I
small
don't right
amount of magic
now.
to heal minor injuries in the case of an emergency.
I don't right now, but I know someone who does. Someone who knows what kind could potentially identify this sort of thing. And I mean, I don't know 100% if it'll work, but and then maybe this would be a case of either finding someone who is much better with magic, or I mean, I think they're probably going to be quite far away, so I think it'll be a case of I don't know, trying to deal with this ourselves for now, but I just don't want it to get much worse for the guy.
Maybe Cadmia would know something.
Maybe. Yeah, she was a warden of something, or protector or
Yeah,
something.
she was like an independent agency.
Yeah, she's a member of the Precepts Order.
Magic.
Yeah. Possibly. But she's all
Where
the
did
way
she
in.
go? Did we leave her in
Yeah,
Yeah, we left.
Fenfold?
Yeah.
It's a day's journey.
It's a day's journey.
As long as
Well,
they don't execute him before then.
That's what I'm thinking. Can I ask them if they
Can we
still think
send
they're gonna
Crow with a letter? Can he go that far?
I don't. That's actually an incredibly good question. Can Crow travel that far? I think I can speak to him up to a certain distance, but whether he can actually travel that far is a very different question. Servants of the Holy Spirit, cast the spell, chosen environment. Yeah, found familiar. Combat disappearance doesn't say anything about Yeah, it doesn't say anything about the familiar going away after a certain distance.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it could. Yeah, that could be something that can't fucking speak. Yeah, could potentially get Crow to go and ask, and then come back.
We could send him like a carrier pigeon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could
Okay.
say like, "This is what we've seen. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Do you know what it might
Yeah.
be?"
Yeah.
Okay. So just to row back a slight second, Orion is like, you have a companion you think might be able to identify this
Might
source?
be able to. She has a couple of spells. If we could find her. I believe she was going to go speak to them, but I don't know where they've gone since there. But yeah, I'll speak to Sophie and we can organize someone going to go find Mira and Zardi.
Okay. Well, yes, if you can go and find your companions, Berescu, we will need to speak to Diotis about this. Clearly something is amiss. We need to find out what's going on. We shall need to persuade him to. It's better to find out what's happened rather than just deal with the problem. But after yesterday, he is being difficult. But if the two of you can find your companion, in terms of God, Jack, I want someone to stay here at all times to keep an eye on things. If there are any drastic changes in the situation, then please come and find me and let me know. Yeah, Guard just kind of like, yes, Captain, yes, sir, and kind of takes up a, like on duty position, just kind of next to the cell. And yeah, the rest of you kind of just depart, and you guys can go and try and track down. You and Sophie can go and try and track down Zardi and Mira.
Mm-hmm. Sweet. Yeah. Guess go hunting for them. Start back at the temple and ask around.
Father!
Yes. Yeah, Sophie and Zardi, you eventually make your way like out of this house with Father
Is
Antuli.
Agatha feeling better?
Yeah, like she spent some time, and she seemed to, kind of just enjoy kind of like the peaceful presence of another individual for a bit. Um,
Oh.
yeah, Father Antuli kind of like spent some time like asking you a little bit about what you've done in the past and things like that. Oh, wait, actually, no, you wild shape, so
Yeah.
he probably spent
Safe.
his time talking to Zardi about it, kind of assuming that you work together, asking you quite a lot of questions about Mirror that you may not have been necessarily able to answer that well. But yeah, eventually, after a little while, you guys make your way back outside. Just as you hear coming from the temple across the way,
Father!
Sophie's entered the temple once more.
Hello, I'm
Uh,
here.
but yeah, the four of you meet back up.
Hello,
Yep. I'll
children.
explain what's been going on. We need Zardi to come cast that spell on him to figure out what if what's inside him is bad or good or evil or not good. Come do that.
It's gonna be awkward. Like, hey.
Hey,
Sorry, that wasn't the spell that you caught me trying to cast earlier.
yeah.
But we did really want that cake recipe.
So the four of you rock back up at the prison, and this time you are just kind of like let straight inside. One of the guards escorts you in, and this time they take a slightly different path. They take you through one of the buildings to like an office where Orion is located. He seems to be kind of like working on some kind of letter or something like that. But yeah, like, sir, the individual is here. Right, okay. So please, and he kind of stands up and gestures you, and he leads you all to Leos this time. Just gonna make a quick roll. It's annoying, mate. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, you are escorted to the cells again. Leos is there. The guard Jack is there. Yeah, and you can cast your spells, Ali.
You may cast your spell.
I don't think I need to roll.
No, I don't think you do. I think you just cast it.
Okay. What spell are you casting?
The detect good and the evil. Can you pop the thing?
Yes, I can. Detect good and evil. Detect evil and good. How do
Really
you put
interesting
it?
if it's not evil.
How do you put it in the chat? Do you just put that?
There you go.
That's the speech.
Okay. For the duration, you sense. Oh, it's concentration up to 10 minutes. Okay. So the durations you sense the location of any aberrations, celestial elementals, fae, fiends, undead within 30 feet of yourself. You also sense whether the Hallow spell is active, and if so, where. Spell is okay. Yeah. No, it's not smart enough to do that. Okay, yes. So you cast this spell, and you sense the presence of an aberration coming from Leos.
Like his full body, or like centered on
No, just like
that
him.
him. Okay. Well, that is somewhat proof. In a way. That he is it's annoyingly non-specific, but it does prove. I guess we'll convey that to them and say this thing is clearly making him appear to be an aberration or whatever.
Did you say it was literally on all of him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, so like you don't get like a point on him that's like a thing. You just get a sense coming from him that he is an aberration.
Yeah. It's kind of annoying.
I guess reveal that to them and say this thing is changing him. Clearly, we need to get this thing out of him or find some way to heal it. Like now.
Okay. Yeah. I like. I This is far from my area of expertise. The biggest problem is usually Friday night when people get drunk, but this is certainly new. Okay. Did you say you had You mentioned someone you were going to send a message to as well.
Yes, we know someone named Cadmia who is of the
Precepts order.
Precepts Order.
Oh, a member of the Precepts Order.
Yeah,
Are they in town? Their authority
they're
would be
in
useful.
they're in the town we've just been from, actually. Though they do have an injured leg. They might not be
That's not a problem.
amazingly able to come.
We will send someone, a member of the Precepts Order. Their authority would be very helpful. They would overrule DOTs in this time or in this matter anyway. Seeing as it relates to some sort of magic. If you can either go yourselves or we can send someone to collect them. Would send a wagon so that so that if they are injured, so they don't have to walk on their injury.
Well, yeah, I could send Crow to the Hive Inn because that's where she was staying. We bought rooms for us. So
Would you be willing to make
yeah,
the journey
I said
yourselves, or shall I send a wagon for?
I send the wagon. I will send Crow to essentially send word for her and tell her what's going on and what's expected on his way, sort of thing. So I'll send Crow to give her a heads up. You guys send a wagon. Crow, I'm assuming, can get there much faster than they can.
Yes. He
Like
can go
their wagon can.
as the crow flies.
I was leading up to that fucking
Hold on,
joke.
sorry, let me say that again. He
Um,
can go as the crow flies.
Oh.
Deary me.
Yes.
Very nice.
Yeah, so he can go as the crow flies to there and deliver this message. A wagon will take a little bit longer because it's going to have to go on, as you know, the bridge is out, so it's going to have to take a longer pathway.
Yes,
So it's going to be
but if we can
at
send a
least 2
wagon
days
as
before
well,
Cadmia arrives. Yeah, no, they'll definitely do that.
yeah,
It's just
yeah,
it will take longer to get there than Crow will.
yeah, that's cool.
So it'll take a couple of days to arrive, giving you guys a couple of days to do whatever you want to do.
Probably do what we actually came here for.
Yeah, we did originally have other missions.
Find the missing apprentice.
Find missing apprentice and locate a shipment of sorts.
I'm gonna perfect this cake recipe.
And you can perfect a cake recipe.
My new task.
And I need to gather some things.
What things?
Ominous.
Just some stuff.
Pure sparkling water.
No, I can make my sparkling water. It's fine. Just need to gather some stuff.
Stuff for his mysterious evil
Why are you
thing.
being so mysterious?
Because I'm a mysterious guy. I'm a Gotham mysterious. Okay.
He doesn't trust
A
us.
mysterious aura about me. I'm a mysterious man, a man of mystery.
You keep telling yourself that.
I do. I do.
Maybe, Sophie, you should follow him when he's doing his weird stuff.
Yeah.
Because I would do it, but I don't know anything about potions and...
Maybe you should, but maybe you should say that not in front of me.
Don't matter if you don't roll right.
So what are we all going to try and sort out this shipment and missing guy, or are we doing our own thing for a bit, or what's the plan?
Well, how long is your weird errands going to take?
I can do that on my own time. It's fine.
I mean, I guess it's kind of. Would it be towards the end of the day now?
Yeah, it would be late afternoon at this point.
Maybe we could chill and do our own thing, and
Yeah.
then tomorrow start fresh looking for this apprentice.
Good plan. Good plan.
Okay. Right. Yeah, you guys have a few hours to do your own thing. So, has anyone got anything they would like to do? And if so, who would like to go first?
I want to try out this cake recipe.
Okay. So, you go and buy some ingredients. It probably costs you like maybe like a couple of silver pieces to get, like eggs and some flour and things like that.
Amazing.
Maybe like 5 silver pieces in total because you've got to buy like a bowl and stuff and kind of a little bit to like probably be to like say to like the person running the tavern that you're in, I want to bake a cake, and be like, can I use your kitchen?
I currently only have gold pieces. Are they divisible? Can I exchange?
So 1 gold piece is worth 10 silver pieces, and 1 silver piece is worth
Amazing.
10 copper pieces.
Okay, so if I take away 1 of those, add 10 of those, and then take away 5 of those.
Yeah.
Sorted.
Yeah. And so you can like basically like rent a bit of kitchen space for a bit in the afternoon. Okay. What would be a good skill for baking a cake?
Survival.
It's probably either intelligence or wisdom based, I reckon.
Intimidation.
No.
Intimidate.
Sleight of hand.
The better.
Performance.
Yeah, there is a bit of dexterity involved.
Medicine.
To not give everyone food poisoning.
Yeah. And because cake is life.
I feel like survival makes sense. You're trying not to give yourself food poisoning.
Different. Survival's a bit more wilderness based. Hold on. Let me look up something real quick. Okay, so the chef feat utilizes your wisdom skill. So I'm going to say it's a wisdom check in order to make cake.
Okay. Is it just that one?
10.
Yeah.
It's not terrible. It doesn't rise as well as shop bought ones that you've seen. But when all is said and done, you have made a passable attempt at making a cake. It tastes okay. It's maybe a little bit dense, not quite as light and fluffy as you were hoping, but for a first go, it's okay.
That's because he didn't finish giving me the fucking recipe, that bastard.
That's because you tried flirting with the guard.
That's because Zardi had no stealth.
Okay.
Maybe you should have flirted better.
Wow.
Okay. Is anyone else doing something during the afternoon?
Not during the afternoon, but I'll do something during the evening.
Okay.
Okay, during the afternoon I'll write essays.
Okay.
That
Sophie does homework
I do homework.
like
Yeah.
a proper nerd.
I got deadlines.
You got deadlines. You got a degree.
Got to send my coursework on.
Okay.
It's very important.
Okay. I won't make you make a check for your homework
Thank
unless you
you.
really want to.
No, I do it amazingly.
Okay. Anything for Zadi during the afternoon?
Not unless anyone wants any help with anything.
No, think I'm okay.
No. Okay. Malachi.
I want to follow him.
Sophie's going to try and follow Malachi.
But really, like, far back.
Okay.
Do you know I'm going anywhere though? Because I was gonna say Malachi sort of says he's turning in for the evening. So he heads to the tavern, heads upstairs, goes into his room, does the classic like pillows in the bed sort of thing.
No one's coming to look.
Never know. And he opens the window
Mm-hmm.
and he steps out and he walks down the side of the building
Okay.
and making sure that he's not being followed or looked at. He wanders off. He's going to wander off into the forest.
Just make a perception check for me. And then, was there anything Sophie was doing?
Well, I feel like when she's alone,
Oh shit!
she has a familiar, but only when she's alone.
Okay.
She has her. It's not Scrumples, but it's
Scrumples Jr.
Yeah.
Okay. Describe for us Scrumples Jr.
Looks like he's been dragged to a hedge backwards. Small ginger.
Okay.
Small. Because normal Scrumples is a fat, massive
Fluff ball.
Fluff ball.
Right.
But this one's a smaller version.
Okay.
Still fluffy as hell.
Yeah.
Looks like he's just come out of a bin, but like even if you brush him and bathe him and love him, he still looks like he's come out of a bin.
Right, okay.
And we love him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he just sits
Reminds
on
me of a man I dated once.
I've just looked round because I've been looking at Abby describing Scrumples Jr. and B's just got cake on camera. Having just
Like you actually cooked it.
He's like manifested
Um,
cake.
So matcha and raspberry cake. It's really nice.
Okay.
He just sits on the windowsill.
Okay.
You know, tail doing the little cat thing.
Yeah.
Kind of just watches the world go by.
Okay.
Meows when he sees anything.
Okay.
Just wondering if he meows when he sees a man go past.
Go past the window. Well, I guess Malachi, you're trying to do this stealthily, so we'll do. If you make a stealth check, and we'll see what the passive perception of a cat is.
Of a scrump.
Really annoyed at him more into stealth. 16's okay.
I think that probably beats the passive perception of a cat.
Probably. The hair's probably in his eyes.
Let's see. Camel cat. Yeah, passive perception 13, so no, Scrumples Jr. doesn't see anything.
He's only there when I do homework, so it feels like I'm
back at home.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. So Malachi, you are confident that you're not being followed with your 6 on perception.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to make one or two stops. First of all, I'm going to I'm going to swing by the graveyard real quick.
Okay. Yeah.
And I want to see, is anyone being buried?
Free. Sorry.
They
the
wouldn't do
fuck?
burials like that at this time of day.
Yeah, not everyone is like you.
Yeah. No,
Grave robbers?
no, I'm sort of with no. Oh yeah, no grave robbers. No, I'm also looking out for things like crime and other stuff. Not Batman, but like
You want to join in?
not. I'm not Batman, but looking out for seedy individuals on my way to the graveyard to see if I can see anyone working the late shift at a graveyard, maybe digging a grave for someone or with a cart delivering someone's body to the graveyard or something like that.
I'm not sure if you're a vigilante or a grave robber.
So that would
Or both.
probably happen earlier, like generally happen earlier in the day. I guess there's always a chance that someone elderly passes away. Roll a D100 for me, and we'll see.
What he actually finds is a murderer hiding a body.
Hey, that would
What
work
would you have
just
to roll
fine.
for that to happen?
That would work
100
just fine.
probably. Yeah, unfortunately, with not this again. There will be no time travel. With a 34, unfortunately, Malachi does not seem to find. There's no bodies being delivered. He's not that lucky, unfortunately.
Hmm. Okay, in which case, Malachi sort of grumbles to himself and begins to head out of town into the nearby woodlands forest area.
Okay.
This man is straight.
And while out in the woodlands, he's gonna do some sneaking and do a little bit of hunting.
Okay. Well, won't spend too long on this. So make a survival check for me.
13.
Okay. It's dark. It's late, but you're used to them trying to hunt at night. But it's going to take a little while. So just roll an attack roll for me with a relevant weapon.
If he's a vampire or Batman or some sort of murder.
What's the difference?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. 7.
Oh, wait, no. Wait. That's got +3 on it because I haven't changed my things to be my intelligence instead of
Intelligence.
I think that's actually a 10.
How do you whack with intelligence?
Oh, I also rolled the wrong thing. I should have rolled my. I mean, it's the same modifier, but I should have rolled my light crossbow, not my dagger. But whatever.
That's fine. Yeah. So you are successful, but it's only small game. So it's a limited success.
That is fine. I take my take the thing I've hunted, acquire some things from the thing I've hunted, and then if it's like small game, I'll probably bring it back to the town. And like, would I have seen like a butchers, or somewhere where they would.
Yeah, there would be things like that. They would be,
Yeah.
people hunting would be a part of it.
People hunting?
Yes, people hunting.
Oh, good lord.
People hunting would be, part of what they would do. I mean, most of it would be livestock and things like that, but they would process the occasional deer, rabbit, game bird, something like that people had captured themselves, and they, it's basically the option is either you can sell it to them, or they will process it and turn it into chops and meat bits and stuff like that, for a small fee.
Yeah, I'll sort of probably just knock on the door and try and give this game to them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to sell it to them.
Okay.
I got what I came for.
Yeah.
It's like, here you go, my contribution to the town. I was never here. Goodbye.
Yeah, I mean they're a bit you've probably had to wake someone up at this point, so they're pretty grumpy. But when they realize you're not expecting them to pay you, they're confused but somewhat mollified by the situation.
Cool. And with that, I wander back to the tavern, walk back up the wall, into the window, into bed.
Mm-hmm.
Does Scrumple see him, Junior, see him coming back?
No, you would have finished and gone to sleep by this point.
Okay.
It's actually, yeah, because of sort of the survival check wasn't bad, but kind of the attack roll wasn't great. So just make a Constitution saving throw for me, Malachi, because you've been out for quite a few hours at this point.
Because he's sleepy.
Yeah, you're okay. You managed to avoid getting a level of exhaustion, but it is a late night for you, and you probably not rise with your usual spring of earliness that you have. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, a successful hunting trip for you. And unless anyone's got anything else, thought of anything else they would have liked to have done during the evening. No. Okay. Well,
I'm quite happy, thank you.
Mm-hmm. I think that's a good time to call things there for the session, and we'll pick things up again. We seem to be landing quite nicely on the end of a day at the moment, so we should pick up the following day with you guys beginning your investigations looking for Mathos.
Awesome.
Nice.
And in a couple of days, Cadmia will arrive, and we'll take that storyline from there.
Cool.
Excellent.
Exciting.
All right. Well, thank you very much, JJ.